to Jacob and Martha. Thank you. Now it's a special pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. Nancy Sasaki was appointed as the Executive Director of Alliance Healthcare Foundation in 2010. Her career has spanned many leadership roles, including more than 15 years with Planned Parenthood in Los Angeles, Hawaii, San Diego, and Imperial Counties. Throughout her profession, she is most proud of the work she has done to expand women's access for those who are in need in each of the communities that she serves, to enhance cultural awareness for her employees and customers and patients, and she has brought creative and innovative alternatives to the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, a special welcome to our keynote, Nancy Sasaki.
But y'all probably saw me earlier in a plain white dress, right? But when I arrived, I looked at this amazing tie that Jessie has on with all the bling, and I thought, no, that doesn't work. I'm a female, I'm a woman, right? You cannot show me up with the bling. So I went to the marketplace, and I got me some bling.
Isn't it beautiful?
Enough. Thank you so much. So I swear I stand up here after all of this that we've seen, and I feel so unworthy to be here. That was just amazing performances, and just amazing. I'm just so blown away and speechless. Thank you so much, Ahmed. I also wanted to take a moment and introduce to you another of my board members that is here, Stan Lewis. So stand up, Stan. Very glad that you're here. That just means my evaluation has started, but oh well. Did want to say thank you to Ahmed for asking me to be your keynote speaker. I'm incredibly honored. Thank you, Somali Family Services, and congratulations to you, your staff, your board of directors for such a wonderful event. When Ahmed first asked me to be the keynote, I was really surprised, and I was very humbled. I asked him, why me? I asked him if he realized I wasn't Somalian. Well, I've at least been to Africa, at least one country, at least one part of the country, but that certainly doesn't make me qualified. And to see everybody that's performed and been up here on the stage already, I really don't feel qualified to be here. But I made him and others meet with me and tell me more about what they wanted me to say. And what I really have learned and what I've really seen today is that this is all about building community as we strive for peace and unity. He said it was about what I had done for the community, but it really isn't about me at all. It's about caring and wanting the best for my organization, Alliance Healthcare Foundation, and most importantly, wanting the best for the people in our community in which we live. I am in awe of all of you. I am in awe of each of you as individuals, because you are doing what it takes to create better lives for yourselves, your family, your friends, and your community. But I guess that is what this is really all about, celebrating what you have accomplished. Maybe for a couple of hours, forgetting about what got you here, what got us all here. We all have our own stories. We can't look at each other and know what our experiences have been, but we can see what those experiences cause us to do and say. As a woman, Marianne Williamson, said, in our community, there is work to be done. In every nation, there are wounds to be healed. In every heart, there is the power to do it. So I could just say, y'all are awesome. What you're doing in your community is amazing, and be done with this. But Ahmed said I had 10 minutes, so bear with me. The OceanLeaf Awards ceremony is an opportunity to find friends you see all the time and others you haven't seen for a while. Remembering and reconnecting with those with whom you built a path towards a better community, or finding those that you supported along the way and reveling in their accomplishments. That at the heart of all of this are the connections that we make with each other, regardless of where we come from, to build stronger communities. We each play an important role in building that community. Ahmed told me a saying in Somalia, you are either a mountain or you lean on a mountain. He probably knows it in Somalia, but you don't even want me to try. It is so symbolic of how we build community, though. Someone has a vision. Someone or some group of people say, this can be different. Not only that, they say it must be different. And there is someone that says, here's a path, here's a way to go. And others help build that path with him or her. Someone like Ahmed with the Somali Family Services, or Abdi with Horn of Africa, or Bob Montgomery with IRC. There are so many more who have said this and said that there must be a better way. And the board of directors at each of your organizations who are creating the path, and yet others, the ones who challenge your thinking, the ones who ask the hard questions, they only strengthen the path. And that is your role. There are still others that turn around and ask others to come along on this path that you're building. That's your role as well as the staff of all of your wonderful organizations. There is a role for everyone. Sometimes it's visible, sometimes it's invisible, but all of them are very important. Sometimes you are the mountain. Sometimes you lean on the mountain. But it is all part of building community. As for Alliance Healthcare Foundation, I think what Ahmed seems as important to this process is our role in learning more about what is happening in the community to advance health and wellness for those in need. I and our program officer, Sylvia Barron, actually all of us at Alliance Healthcare Foundation, believe that we need to get out into the community to learn firsthand what is going on, to hear from those in the community about their needs. I think it's amazing how much Ahmed and Hannah and all of the staff really listen to the community and plan and adapt to meet those needs. Ahmed told me once that he learned about, through a community survey, that healthcare was a primary concern. So he's made that a primary strategic goal. And the role that Alliance Healthcare Foundation plays is to provide support to those innovative ideas to advance health and wellness and show our support for the mission of the organization in building a stronger and healthier community. Ahmed told me another saying, you have to thank the humans around you before you can thank God. So here we are, thanking the humans around us. We are celebrating the people in this room and those who are not able to be here for all they have done to build stronger, healthier community. It is each of you individually that builds that community. I'm also impressed when I visit Ahmed. Obviously, I'm impressed with Ahmed, I should just say that. And learn what people have done to better themselves and to be able to contribute back to the community. There's one young woman that's here tonight, and I see her every time I go to the office, and she's learned the healthcare system. The healthcare system in the U.S., here in San Diego, I mean, sometimes I don't even think I know that system. But what she does with that is she helps people in her community move through that system so they can successfully get their needs met. A gentleman who has learned 3 languages so he can help with translations. Cheapers. I have been trying to learn Spanish all my life and I'm still not bilingual. Another man who volunteers with Somali Family Services to give back and just help where he can. He just shows up. You each have a role. And tonight we have chosen a few of these people to recognize for their accomplishments and their contributions to building a stronger community, to create peace and unity. But I'm sure that each and every one of them would tell you that it comes from both an internal conviction as well as the support from many around them. Even the names of the awards tell you a lot about the role everyone plays in community. Spirit, leadership, emerging leadership, so you young guys out there, young people, you don't get off the hook. Health and well-being, opportunity, and innovation. When I asked Ahmed why me, he said, because of what I brought to the community. Thank you, Ahmed, but seriously, this is what we all have at our core of our being, a desire for community, a building a better one for ourselves, our families, our friends, and our community, to strive for peace and unity, not only here, but for our families in other places. I'm going to close with a quote from the Dalai Lama. Recognizing our shared humanity and our biological nature as beings whose happiness is dependent on others, we learn to open our hearts. And in doing so, we gain a sense of purpose and a sense of connection with those around us. It takes you to find it, your role, your passion, what's in your heart, and it takes all of us to make it happen. to build the community that you envision, which will in turn create peace and unity. Find your role. Make it happen. I know you can and will. And the only Swahili that I know, asante sana. Thank you.